What you doing? Something fun, I hope.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so excited. My mother has a whole storage unit of these gems.
Oh, I remember these little things. Cuddly and topical,
Sometimes
even
even
tropical.
tropical.
Gotta get my hands on those hugging bugs.
bugs.
Yeah, those things were cute. They're completely worthless, though.
Nuh-uh. When I was a kid, someone bought the Jonathan Taylor Thomas Desert Storm Huggin' Bug for $6,000.
That's because people go crazy for fads, and then they move on. I've seen them all come and go. Leg warmers, pet rocks, flappers. There was this thing called the Bronze Age. Everyone went crazy for bronze. They couldn't keep it on the shelves, which were themselves made of bronze. Couple hundred years later, bam, everyone's all about iron. You couldn't give bronze away. It's literally synonymous with third place now. And old baby shoes. So weird.
Well, we'll just have to agree to disagree because these things are going to sell like hotcakes.
Hotcakes were another fad. Now, it's avocado toast.
Ah, yes, it's sold! Look, for $150, just like I knew it would. Woohoo!
Good for you. Sometimes I'm wrong.
You are?
Never.
Woohoo! You won the auction. Yeah! Oops, that fist pump cost me my pointer and my pinky. Can you give me a touch-up?
Gotta get my hands, I gotta get my hands, I gotta get my hands on those hugging bugs. Grab 'em and squeeze 'em and grab 'em, hug 'em and love 'em, don't lose them. Keep 'em or share 'em or take 'em.
Hide 'em or show 'em, display 'em or throw 'em. They're
Lots of fun for everyone. Cuddly and topical, sometimes even tropical. I gotta get my hands on those hugging bugs.
Okay, Violet.
Tell you that this structure violates every fire code, zoning code, building code, and social code we have.
That's why I called them.
Bobby Nell, mind your own business.
My business went under, and you know that. I called the inspection on your ass because that thing looks like a devil church.
Hey, shut up, Bobby Nell. It's an art studio, not a devil church.
Looks like a devil church to me.
I cannot emphasize this enough. It is absolutely not a devil church.
Oh, I wish you hadn't been so emphatic, because there's like a million special exemptions for churches, even devil churches. But since you really slammed the door on that idea, it's gonna have to come down by the end of the week.
What? You can't tell a man what he can and can't do on his girlfriend's mother's property.
Well, if you want to appeal, you can take it up with the zoning board, but they do not take kindly to alternative whimsical structures like this.
Oh, I will take it up with them. And they'll see that this is a completely normal and practical structure. No whimsy at all.
Look at me on a dragon's tail!
See that? That right there is whimsy.
Great news, Nelson Mandela.
Well, what if we paid you, wasted all our money on worthless flammable toys?
Yes, ways.
Wait, so you'll help me?
Who knows?
Well, that sounds like a yes.
Or it could be a no.
Well, see, you can't sing song like that unless it's a yes.
Not necessarily.
Okay, God, this is really annoying.
Or is it mysterious fun?
So this whole thing has to come down?
I'm sorry, Violet. I really whiffed it with this project.
So that show is going to make that woman that created it a lot of money. And it just made me think of the scripture from 2 Peter 2:3. And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingers not. And it's in the context of false prophets and false teachers. And typically you think of those within the church. But I was just thinking about how they're using this show to get into the hearts and minds of hundreds of millions of people to teach them another Jesus, to teach them about this kind of doofy Jesus that is voiced by this Muslim guy that hates Jesus. And that's the best that Fox has to offer you. Pretty pathetic, if you ask me. Preacher causes outrage amongst Christians for graphic Jesus sex scene. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. The latest episode of some hack job preacher, currently, I don't care, blah, 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 showed a graphic sex scene depicting Jesus Christ, a total pure virgin, sinless and righteous, having sex with a woman on the night of the Last Supper. Wow. Though they're shown in various positions only in silhouette, there's still a pretty descriptive talk about what they're doing. Dirty little secrets. Jesus spent the night before his crucifixion getting a woman pregnant and creating an earthly bloodline. Yeah. Jesus is perfect. Oh. Depicting Jesus in a grotesque sex scene is an assault on the sensibilities of all Christians as well as people of goodwill who are not Christians. Catholic League President Bill Donahue said in a statement via Fox News, "We have been treated to this kind of fare for some pay-per-view channels, but we're not accustomed to AMC getting into the mud. If this is a signal of what it aspires to become, we will rally Christians against it." He said that it was embarrassingly crass and so wrong, while labeling its writers depraved. Absolutely. A reaction that's most likely music to the ears of Preacher's creative team with co-producer Seth Rogen, who's a Satanist, simply tweeting, "If this isn't a good endorsement of Preacher, I don't know what is." Well, it's all fun and games until your soul separates off from your body. Excuse me. Isn't he a Jew? Seth Rogen? There he is. Is he a Christian? No. Okay. He has described his parents who met in Israel as radical Jewish socialists. So, yet again, another example of people who are Jews in unbelief who feel the need to make fun of the Lord. Do you see this? Oh, what is this? Seth Rogen brings Judaism to GQ. So Judean has all these back tie-ins with Kabbalah. So he has an axe to grind. It's perfectly fine for Jews in unbelief to use their power and influence to bash Jesus. And yet, who is constantly being called an anti-Semite for not going along with every single thing that Israel and unbelief does? Do you see that little game that they're playing? So the first show I showed you, Bless the Hearts, the creator Emily Spivey Bless the Hearts is an upcoming American animated supposed comedy. The episode was written by the series creator. She's in an interfaith Jewish-Hindu relationship. We'll get to that in a minute. And Maya Rudolph, who also plays in it, she's from a Jewish family. They're all making fun of Jesus. They're the first ones to say that if you don't agree with everything they say or think or do, then you're an anti-Semite. But see, they can go and they can produce this total trash, cracking on Jesus, who's a Jew, and it's fine and dandy. I'm still trying to vet. Is she Jewish? Sometimes it's a little hard to find out. I believe that there are several Jews who are cast on her program that are in unbelief, and it's completely fine to make fun of Jesus. They've got a Muslim guy doing the voice. He hates Jesus. And this is how people want to make money. They have to be rude to Jesus and serve Satan. You'd think that you'd just be able to get a straight answer. I mean, it kind of, just from a basic view, it kind of looks like it. Shabbat Shalom, SNL Squad's Wine Country on Netflix. The film written by Emily Spivey. It's about this Jewish squad of friends. Jewish hero. There seems to be a real Jewish connection there. Well, hey, Jesus is Jewish. White Jewish kids. See the hypocrisy? It's unreal.